I'm back. It's been a while. Not too long, a couple of weeks, but a lot has happened in 3, almost 4 weeks time since the last video. It's December 1st. Thanksgiving was amazing. It was a rush. There were so many orders. Thank you all so very much for supporting a small business like me. I had an amazing time. I hope you guys enjoyed the food. The feedback I got was amazing. So really thank you. You may notice things are a little different. We're not in the truck. We're not out in front of the potential space for the restaurant. I'm going about things a little bit differently. I've been getting messages, and have been for a while since the first one, who people are excited about finding out what's going on into getting a restaurant. But then there were so many more people asking, well, how did you get there? It's sort of like I took you from Little League and threw you in the majors immediately without doing any real backstory of how I got to the point to where I can start looking for a potential space. And I'm not even still 100% at that point, but I'm much closer now than I was this time last year and the time before that a year ago. So allow me to share some of that with you. That's what I'll be doing with this batch, whatever, of videos. Sorry, it's early and I'm adulting. Oh yeah, shameless product placement right there. I'm doing these series of videos in response to Seth Godin. Amazing guy, amazing books. I've been reading his stuff for years, listening to his talks, watching his videos. He's extremely well-versed and has a very creative mind. He challenges people to not only think differently, but live differently as well. And if you're a creative type at all, he's got a great little challenge, which is what these videos are. It's a 100-day challenge. He challenges writers to write or blog every day for 100 days straight, because everyone thinks that they're bad at it, but if you do it enough, you'll eventually put out some great content. I'm hoping the same is true for video. So for me, taking on the personally admitted challenge to myself, I will be shooting, editing, and posting one video every single day for 100 days straight. That will encompass whatever happens with the business and how I'm working towards getting the business to grow, new leads. It's a lot of work, but so's trying to build a business. But this is one more way for me to hold myself accountable, share some information, and while sharing that information, I can build an archive of lessons, even for myself. If this doesn't help anybody, that's okay. That's perfectly fine by me. I still have this archive for me to go back and measure my own personal growth, because I'm who I compare myself to. So for 100 days straight, I'll be doing these videos. A little quick recap of November. We had another great sold out wine event. It was amazing. People love the food. I also fed the amazing people at Fringe, which was an amazing time. Their Fringe giving, I loved going there. It was a room full of people. It's doubled since last year, and you know, I keep telling them we're going to eventually need a much bigger space, because every event just continues to get bigger and bigger, because they're doing such great work and people genuinely care. And that's why I love partnering and working with them. This month, same thing. I feel like every time I pick up the camera, I've got another wine event coming, which is not a bad problem. Got another wine event on the 8th. Today's December 1st. So this time next week, this video will be about whatever I'm about to do for that wine event. The wine event this time, we're doing surf and turf, which is going to be amazing. We're doing some hickory smoked clams. We're going to be doing some cuts of steak and my little favorite pork that I had to throw in there, but it's a secret. You'll see it. I may drop a clip in between here and there somewhere. But that one's also sold out, and we'll be opening up slots, I think, for January at the end of the month. We've got, what else is going on? New brewery opening in Johns Creek. I'm really excited about that. Six Bridges Brew will be doing their very first event, and I'm honored enough to be supplying the food for. It's a ticketed event. I'm very excited. We put the post out, and in less than 24 hours, it is 90% sold out. It's like, I think 5 tickets left, so go grab a ticket if you haven't. If not, it'll just be the first of many. Got a couple other Christmas or holiday related, whatever you want to call it, Christmas events that I'm personally doing with a buddy of mine. Gonna have some fun this holiday season. It's time to show people who I really am and my personality, and this will definitely do that. This will certainly do that. But as far as business minds go, what piece of business info, tip related, restaurant, food, whatever you're looking for, my biggest and first tip for day one would be get started. If you get started, you're at least moving in the right direction. Sitting still, not doing anything doesn't get you closer to where you want to be. Get started. I personally got started with this. I wrote, this is like the third rendition of it, but I wrote everything down that I wanted to do with the business, with food, every last thing. I mean, I just sort of had diarrhea of the hand, if you will. I just, any little thought, any possible event, anyone that I could reach out to, I jotted it all down just so I could see all my thoughts organized. And I still do it. Everywhere I go, I bring one of these with me. I go through a fair amount of them, like one every 2 months. So grab one at Walmart, snatch one off Amazon. Maybe I'll drop some links in below where to get one. But just get started. Once you get started, then we can really talk about doing something. So today's tip, today's advice, today's ask of you, get started. You don't need a moleskin. Cool. Get a napkin. Believe it or not, when I was with my buddies and we were talking about all of this, doing the first set of videos, we were out grabbing lunch and jotting out ideas on a napkin. Get, you know, a piece of loose leaf paper, something that you can take with you. Just leave scraps of paper in the car. Leave a sticky pad in the car if you can. Granted, I don't suggest you write while driving, write at the stoplight, but you get the idea. Jot the ideas out. Just get started in some form, fashion, whatever. But it feels good to be back. I'm excited about this challenge to myself. I hope it inspires others to do this challenge. And I can't wait to see what unfolds. I'll see you guys later. Wait, almost forgot. So, part of this challenge for me is just doing even more stuff. I woke up this morning and I saw that Myron Mixon, the most winningest man in barbecue, is going to be at Atlanta Grilling Company. So I'm about to book it over there to see if I can go shake the hand of the most winningest man in barbecue and maybe jot down 1 or 2 nuggets of information. Let you guys know how it goes. Now I really gotta go.